Previously on Monster Hunter Wilds.
We need to reach a village called Suja. Do you know of a way there?
I know of a path paved in air, grouted with risk, and patrolled by a Goliath.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
The blizzard. Is this it?
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not even gonna edit this gap out because I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to wrap my head around the experience from last episode, and I can't get that fight out of my head. So last episode we met up with Astrum Unit in the Ice Shard Cliffs in that sanctuary that Rove showed us previously, and we shared our findings about what the Guardians are, what the Keepers are doing, what is Wyvern Milk, and all those things. We set out to find Rove to ask for his help because he probably knew where Suja is because it's around the Ice Shard Cliffs, and he's a local in the Ice Shard Cliffs. So he led us to a path of floating rocks where gravity was messed up, and he basically told us that there is a guarding Goliath or a giant monster, but it's not there at that time, so he said it was safe. Only for us to be chased by said giant monster. And boy, that monster was very interesting because it had mechanics that gave me so many flashbacks from Monster Hunter World and previous games. So it has Behemoth Enmity, which was inherited by Safi Jiba. It also had some sort of Eschaton Judgment from Alatreon, which I somehow survived miraculously. It also had the Safi Jiva mechanic of I had to break limbs first before I could actually make any significant damage to it. And in the end, we didn't even defeat it. It just fell into the abyss. Based on the reward items that we got, we didn't have a certificate, so we didn't slay it, we didn't hunt it. It's still there, waiting for us, somewhere out there, which scares me. Also, while sitting here and thinking about how to make this intro, I looked at the monster field guide, and look at this. It's a Leviathan. It's a Leviathan. It's just like the Balahara and the Hirabami. Nothing super special, it's just a regular monster. It could be an apex, but still, just a standard you'll find me somewhere around here monster. Which terrifies me when we go to the open world once we're done with the story mode. Because that means we could just find this guy that carted me in the most humbling way possible. So he's just out there roaming the Ice Shard Cliffs now. And it's a giant monster. Also, we finally made it to Suja, the mountain city. Which reminds me, I think I've seen these peaks while I was there in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Remember when we zoomed out with the binoculars and we saw what I thought were vines? Okay, I see places. There are mountains over there with vines. It appears that this is it. Those fabric. Additionally, while I was looking at Jin Dahaad's information, I noticed this. Guardian Daushaguma, Guardian Rathalos, and Guardian Artveld. Look at the category. If Jin Dahaad is a Leviathan, Nersila is a Temnoceran, Raydao is a Flying Wyvern, these things are constructs, so they're not real monsters. They're synthetic. Let that sink in. These things are synthetic. Are they even alive? What's controlling them? They're not machinery. We can sever them. They're made out of flesh, but they're synthetic. They're constructs. Like what I said, they're golems. They're homunculi. They are man-made creatures. Frankenstein's monsters. And where Rathalos and Doshaguma were created in the image and likeness of existing monsters, Arkveld is an artificial species that was created from an extinct species. So there's no more Arkvelds around when it was created. And upon reading the information, not only does Guardian Arkveld absorb Wilk as its power source, Guardian Arkveld can also absorb elemental energy through its chain blades on its wings to use it for sustenance. So it has 3 ways of eating now. Actual eating, Wilk or wyvern's milk, and absorbing elemental energy from monsters. So that's why it only attacked Raidao and Usduna, because they have the ability to manipulate the elements around them. They don't produce said elements, they're basically conduits. Like Raidao can absorb the lightning, but he can't produce his own lightning. Similar to Utduna, who absorbs the water around it and uses it as a shield by mixing it with mucus. And Nu Udra, in the same vein, also channels the elements in the basin, the fire itself, by coating itself with oil. So these are monsters that don't produce said elements, they just manipulate them around them. And that's what Guardian Arkveld absorbs. So yeah, we dealt with constructs. That is mind-blowing. Also, we've been standing here like a death metal band's album cover for like the longest time now. So yeah, we're here now in Suja, finally. If you're ready for more lore drops, because I have a feeling that it's gonna happen, then let's get to it. Alright, so we're here at the border of
This looks like
Suja
it leads
now.
all the way up.
Yeah, it does lead all the way up.
Strange here. You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
Yeah, I was about to
The
say,
weather here is milder for some reason. If you told me this place was protected by some secret aegis, I'd believe it.
I would believe it, yeah. Also, it's a possibility where it could be just way up high from where the weather is being messed up by wyvern milk down there in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Much like how the border of the Ice Shard Cliffs and the ruins of Wyveria was when we passed by the last time. Like the long bridge. So the closer that we got to the Ice Shard Cliffs, the colder it got. So it could be that we're just right outside the border of the messed up weather in the Ice Shard Cliffs. Also, look at this. It's a mountain peak. Yeah. Is it just way up high here? Is it way too high for it to be affected by the cold?
Look over there. That's where we came from.
Whoa.
Can you even believe we made it across that?
So what you're telling me is we crossed the entirety of that. That's the entirety of Wyveria. Or the Ice Shard Cliffs. It's not cliffs, it's just that they didn't know what those things are. That's why they called it cliffs. But wow, okay. There's that great tower over there. That's where we fought the giant Leviathan, Jin Dahaad.
Yo.
Are you the ones?
Oh, there's people. Hello? Hi. They have fruits. Down the creek! Down the creeks! Rasa. Hi. She's a Wyverian. See? 4 fingers. I've been awaiting you. You are the hunter, yes? Wait, what? The Allhearken has informed me of your coming. How did she know? Where is the Allhearken? At this time of the day, lightly out harvesting food. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay, I didn't realize there were so many of them. I thought it was just her. Where were you guys? So we got downy crakes, we got people collecting fruits. Hi. Hello. I don't think I can talk to them. Why are there so many downy crakes? Giant Wyverian. Giant Wyverian. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Wow. Okay, I'm not even half her body. A par. Might you be the hunter? Wow, she's so tall. I am. You know of us? I know only that the Allhearken spoke of birds bound our way. Please forgive my poor manners. I am responsible for Suja's defenses. Okay, so she's security. You carry a relic on your back, but I pray your heart is one unclouded. A relic? Wait, okay. She said the exact same term. Or not exact same term. She referred to our weapons similar to how the people from Sild did. That we are somewhat following the old ways. So do they consider hunting and fighting monsters as the old ways, like relics, and have quote-unquote transcended from that lifestyle, so now they don't fight monsters, they just let them be? So is the guild something from the old world? So we are relics and we're following the old ways, it seems like. Can I talk to these people? Okay, we can't get in there.
Are we done here then?
Who is doing the harvesting up top?
The Allhearken said she would.
Oh, so she's the leader, but she does the harvesting. Kotola. Ria. I have a feeling the birds will come today. I wonder what sort they will be. They call us birds, which is interesting because our symbol is the wind and the birds. We are the Avis Unit.
Phew.
Once we're done, let's head up and help the Allhearken. We should pick up the pace then, huh?
Yo.
So they're harvesting food. There's so many downy crakes. So many downy crakes. I was about to say, so Wyverians really do... Wait. Poogie! It's Poogie! What? You have a frog friend? Poogie has a frog friend. Poogie has a frog friend. Please don't step on Poogie. Let it pass. I can pet him. Poogie! Poogie has a frog. Alright. I can pet him and change the name. No, we're not changing the name. Poogie stays as Poogie. Hey! Poogie gave us an herb. Nice. Thank you, Poogie. Alright, so I'm happy. I was looking for Poogie in episode 1 or episode 2. Or when I was recording the first few episodes, I was looking for Poogie in the base camp. Apparently, Poogie is here. Monster Hunter is complete. So the only thing that's missing now is the cooking cats. And then I can finally say that this is a complete Monster Hunter game. Hello. So yeah, before I got distracted by Poogie, I was about to say, Wyverians come in different shapes and sizes, huh? So do they only either go really big, and then as they grow older, they go really short? Like, what is the basis? Do they have something like Benjamin Button's situation going on? Hola. Hi. The scent of wyvern milk is thick with you. Are you keepers then? No, we're not. The kid is. I was just thinking that we haven't seen you all in a moment. Or a few years by your human measure. No, that was 1,000 years. Is the path open then? Oh, that's nice. There was a dreadful blizzard until just recently. Oh. No, ma'am. We've come here from the west. Oh. Oh. No, then. You're the birds. They call the people from the west the birds. The wings of freedom and discovery? The exploration. Well, yeah, I mean, come to think of it, if you're talking about exploration and freedom, that's birds.
Wow, we're really high up.
Yep, I think we're at the
Allhearken
peak.
must be here somewhere. Excuse me. My name is Alma.
Hello.
I was wondering if you could help us.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
Oh,
Are you The Allhearken?
The Keepers have been known to call me that, yes.
Oh, it's her.
It's an honor to meet you. We've come to...
I know, child. I have already heard.
How?
So we meet at last, if I may.
Also interesting, she's a regular-sized old Wyverian. Normally, Wyverians when they're old they're super short.
Word. How tired you must be. We will fight.
Wait. Please, tell me. I'm one of the keepers. My name is Nata.
Okay.
There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkveld.
And you desire to know why it did this?
Yes. Why did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
Do you know why the Guardians came into existence?
You guys
Because
made them.
The keepers created them?
Yeah.
Come with me.
Okay. Buckle up, people. This is gonna be a lore drop. Oh, we're looking over the ruins. This is definitely a huge lore drop.
This was your capital, Wyveria.
Yeah, we were there.
In a time long before our reckoning, the people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of limitless energy.
Is that where Sild was?
They channeled this energy along the wormways, wielding its power in every corner of the land. At times, it was lightning to dispel monsters, or a heavy downpour to cleanse poisons discarded upon the land. It was fire to forge precious materials, and it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky. Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians, a host of servile creatures to do their bidding. Wyveria's supremacy was beyond question.
If that's the case, how did such a glorious city come to ruin?
They invited calamity upon themselves.
What did they do?
After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
Put to rout?
But Arkveld woke up. What is Arkveld? What should the keepers do? Please. My uncle said that you would have the answers.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I cannot say.
So it is transforming.
That must disappoint you. I am sorry. But even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek.
So even she doesn't know
You
what's
and
going
I
on.
are the same. We live amongst a collection of brief moments. The world is changed by their influence. When all of these uncountable moments have passed, where will Arkveld be? Where will you? My role is to watch and listen. You feel responsible for this Guardian?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a keeper.
His people created that one monster.
No. That's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkveld. If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
If that is your choice, then go forth, child. Stand witness to how its existence unfolds.
So it's evolving or transforming into something else far beyond what it
much
was created
beauty.
for.
Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
Life finds a way. It is Jurassic Park. Life found a way. He is transforming into a single living
That takes care
creature.
of the base camp.
Oh,
We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I'm glad you all made it here safely.
Nagi,
Well,
hello.
thank you for making space for us. It was very kind of you. If you don't mind me asking, what's that building over there for?
What, that? Oh, 'tis nothing special.
It is
We
for
use it
melding.
for melding.
The Elder
If it
Melder.
is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
Yes, please. I would love to. Thank you. Place of interest. That building offers melding pot services, which can be great aid for hunts. It's worth checking out. Yes.
While I have you, if it pleases you, the Allhearken has asked if you would repast with us.
Please us? We'd be completely honored.
Hey, dinner. Let's go.
Tell the Allhearken we accept her invitation with the greatest pleasure.
We're gonna have
We
dinner.
will be gathering to repast further up the slope.
Okay, so dinner's up there. But I kind of want to look around while talking about that significant lore drop. All right, so let's do a quick recap. Woo, my brain is spinning right now.
Hunter, do you mind if we take a peek inside?
Yeah, Gemma.
Wyverian technology never ceases to amaze, and more often than not, it comes in handy too.
Okay, yeah.
Please, this is my itch. Let me scratch it.
All right, fine. Hold on. Ma'am, my friend wants to talk to you. She has a frog on her head. Vio, hi.
My.
Goodness me, I wondered what sort of little bird would flit in. Okay, that was fast. Well, whatever you may be, take these materials with you. The Allhearken bade me ready it for you. We use them in our melding pot. I'm happy to do so with any materials of yours too. Wyverian melding transforms your unwanted decorations into appraisal items. Look forward to the different relics that are formed. Melding options will increase as you progress through the game. Yeah, so basically melding is you recycle the decorations that you do not like into something that is RNG that you might like. Okay. Crushed crystal. Okay. You good now, Gemma? All right, cool. Let's check that out. Let's see. So, Mystery Orb Sword, which is a decoration for weapons. Mystery Orb Armor is one for, well, armor. Crushed crystal. Can I make one? I get 5? Well, she gave it to us for free. Might as well use it.
There you are.
I get 5 armor spears. Brace jewel, so that's flinch free. That's good. Free meal. Hey, I like that. Leap of faith. That's a different one. Survival expert and 2 survival experts. Okay.
Give it a try.
I kind of want to do a sword one as well, but yeah, I think I'm gonna hold on to this for now. But it was nice knowing that the Elder Melder is here. Also, that frog looks so cute. Look at him. Hello.
Take care now.
So who's Vio? Is it the old lady or the frog? Hi, Gemma. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is the trader. Seka. Hi, Seka.
Oh.
So you come from a far-off place. How fascinating. I have a proposition, if you will. Might you be interested in swapping a few possessions? My intuition tells me you have some interesting items. Okay. Well, we are foreigners, and we do have foreign stuff. Fluffy egg ingredients. Oh, the vase that we got from the forest. Yes, please. I would like to have some of your cooking materials.
This looks nice.
Thanks for the trade, Seka. This looks like a very chill place. Hoogie is sleeping among the sacred. Look at that. That is so cute. I love it. Talk to your guildmates is our optional quest, which is not optional for me at all. So we got Gemma. Olivia, Alma, Nata, and then the Allhearken. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Gemma first because she's the one in the farthest part. Well, while we're walking there, I want to talk about that. I wouldn't call it a little lore drop. It's a big lore drop. So similar to what Tashin said, the keepers, the ancient Wyverians, have this thing called the wyvern milk, which is an unlimited source of energy, which they distribute using the worm waste, which stretches far across the entire Forbidden Lands. Now, the sole purpose of the worm waste and the wyvern milk, as per the Allhearken, is to control weather as they see fit. So, lightning and storms to dispel monsters, big downpours to cleanse the land of poisons, manipulating gravity for, well, architecture, it seems like, and fire for forging stuff. So just like what I said, the Everforge, Azus, is a giant factory. And then they invented the Guardians. Servile creatures, as the Allhearken mentioned, that serves a specific purpose depending on what monsters they are. So some could probably be beast of burdens, some would be security, some would be for attack, those sorts of things. Now, it's important to say that she mentioned once the people has been put to rout, meaning there was something happening people related. Were they fighting against trade, people from the west, or were they fighting amongst themselves? Was there like a civil war happening in Wyveria? That, so far, we do not know. But as she mentioned, once that's over, they put all of the Guardians to sleep. They put them in stasis mode, so to speak. Now, having that said, it brings me to the question, why are they awake now? And what destroyed Wyveria? She didn't mention anything about that. All she said was they have this weather control device and unlimited energy, and they created servant and soldier monsters, which once their purpose has been done, they put on stasis mode. And then her story ended there. So she answered some of our questions. But because of her answers, I now have more questions. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, and I want to know more. So let's go ahead and talk to our guildmates and get to dinner, because I have a feeling this is not going to be a normal dinner. Also, this is where we came from, right? I want to see if there's something strange happening.
No, they've invited us to eat with them.
Okay, so they're not going to let me explore. I was about to look if the bridge is back. Okay, so does that mean there's gonna be a pathway from Wyveria going all the way up here? That would be interesting. Alright, let's talk to Gemma then. Gemma!
I don't know about you, Hunter, but I'm starting to think we're in over our heads.
You know what? That's actually a valid thing
Think we
to say.
should pack it in?
Yeah, right. After coming this far? You know, Hunter, when breaking a big rock, I use a tiny wedge. When dealing with something difficult, I treat it like a big old rock. I get to hammering away at it. I just keep hammering away, and eventually, that little wedge does its thing. I believe in that wedge. Just like I believe in you.
So her way of doing things
Hope I
is
don't let you down.
start small.
You? Never. Hunter, we may not be much. Just a couple of sputters in the ether. But we can move mountains.
I love that. That's wholesome.
Yeah.
Back to business, yeah? Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Wow, alright. Hold on.
something in mind?
Did we get something new from Jin Dahaad? No. What?
Anything catch your eye?
Nothing. Also, this greatsword is super funny. I had this in Iceborne. It's a really good sword with a really good elemental damage. But it's wacky. How about armor?
Anything catch your eye?
Really? No Jin Dahaad armor? Okay.
You know where to find me.
But I guess that makes sense because we didn't really defeat Jin Dahaad. We just fought it and it's still somewhere out there waiting for us. But I kind of want to go back here where we were standing. Look at that. That is Wyveria. That's where Sild is. What is that glowing thing over there? Is that the heart of the Wormway? Is that where all the wyvern milk is coming from? Because it's exceptionally glowy compared to the rest of what looks like the dead city of Wyveria. I keep saying city. It could be an entire country. Like Shrade. Yeah, it looks like a giant structure. Is that the one that she showed in the flashback? Alright, well, we're gonna explore that sooner or later. Like I said, more questions than answers. Alright, who's next? Let's talk to Olivia over here.
Olivia, Athos. Nice night, isn't it?
I love Athos' little salute.
All the nicer when you've just taken on a monster of a monster. We make a pretty good team.
Oh yeah, we do.
Something tells me it's not your first time wrangling with something that size. And I hear you're a bit of a nomad, going from one place to another. Any particular reason why?
Sorry to disappoint, but no. What about you? What's your story?
Me? I suppose there's an idea in my head of what I should be. So I try to do what I think is right, hoping it will take me one step closer to it.
Ah, so she
That
has
sounds like it requires a lot of discipline.
It can sometimes.
she has a secret
But then I look at you
aspiration.
and think, what's it all for? Maybe I'd be better off living free as a bird. Look at me getting all deep. Must be this clean mountain air.
Good evening. I was invited to a meal. Where should I be headed? Up the hill and then to your left, friend. Thank you. They're really like the Monster Hunter equivalent of the elves. I like it.
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
Well, more like druid elves sort of thing. Oh, big guy. His immenseness, is that you? Tetsuzan. Hello, sir. Ah, then you are the hunter. Your pardon, please. I am one who watches over... So he's the head of security. Okay. You've been gracious hosts. And you, I see, soar with wings fit to rain the roughest gale. The wings, the wind, where Monster Hunter World and Iceborne's focus is the star, the sapphire star. The theme of Monster Hunter Wild seems to be running wild and free and being able to fly and explore. So wings, birds, and the wind. I love it. I like it. Hello, Yate.
Yeah.
You must be our visitors from the Western Lands. This place is called the Oscaltery. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It is a place of great importance to us. Okay. So is this a worship place? Hismo. You must be the hunter then. The stars seen from Suja are lovely. Wait. It's the logo. That is the logo. There's no mistaking it. That is the logo. That is the logo. What does it mean? What does it mean? So there's 2 snaky dragons and 4 circles with dragon heads on them. Could those be referring to the 4 regions and their apexes? Yeah, those could mean the 4 biomes and the 4 apexes, but we're not so sure at this point in time in the story. What do you think, Alma?
Oh, there you are.
I've been having a look around, as this kind person just explained to me.
Tetsuzan, yeah, he's big.
This is called the Oscaltery. It's
Oscaltery.
where the Allhearken prays.
So it is a holy place for them.
To the people of Suja, It's a very important place.
Must be, if they use it for prayer.
Yeah.
We live in such a fascinating world. For every place, there's a different treasure. And for every treasure, there's a need that it fills.
Okay, I like this because, as I've mentioned before, magic does not exist in the world of Monster Hunter. It's always science-y stuff. So I appreciate seeing this side of the universe where there's spirituality. Because I know in Monster Hunter World, and I think in Freedom Unite, I read a book in the Hunter's Room somewhere about the creation. There is a creation story. You'll find it in Monster Hunter World in your private room. There is a book beside your bed. And as I've said, there is no magic in the world of Monster Hunter. So whether that is myth or not is up in the air. So I do like seeing this sort of spiritual side of the world, because it can't all be fictional science-y stuff. There are dragons in the game, but regardless of the fact that they make it ecological and biological and stuff, these are still fantastical creatures. So it's bound to have like a spiritual side on the story. I like it. Usurai.
Oh, yeah.
I am pleased to meet you, Hunter. I have waited you here alongside the Allhearken. So they've been waiting for us. Are they gonna introduce magic now? Prophecy and stuff? I mean, if they're introducing spirituality, then
Welcome.
that would make sense.
This way.
That there's prophecy. Oh, look at that. They really are best friends. I love this. I love that Choco became Nata's best friend. And for those of you who knows the origins of the character, the palico Choco, the IRL Choco, then that makes it even more heartwarming to see that my virtual cat has a best friend. I love that. That makes me feel a little bit emotional. I do actually have IRL Choco's photo beside my desk, so whenever I'm recording, I would see him, and whenever I'm talking to Choco in game, it's like I'm talking to him. So, yeah, this is beautiful. I like this. Can I talk to Choco before I talk to Nata? No. Can I emote here? I want to sit beside them. No emotes. I took a couple of screenshots because this looks really nice. Let's go talk to Nata.
Oh, hello, Hunter. Quite a view, isn't it?
It is.
Aren't you cold, Nata?
I'm okay. The two of us were just talking about Arkveld.
Ah.
The Allhearken said she didn't know what would become of it. But we can figure it out, right?
Yeah.
You've taught me time and time again, Hunter. Things in nature happen for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
If it decided to leave Wyveria, if it realized it needed to eat, there has to be a reason for it.
So it gained sentience of sorts? Like, oh, these
Right.
creatures are eating.
And together we'll find it.
I won't let you down. I may still be learning, but I'll do my part.
I love that. Also, that's interesting. No one knows what's going on with Arkveld, only that it is changing. It's transforming. It could be evolving, or it's just morphing into something else. It could be turning into an actual Arkveld. It has transcended its being a construct, which I'm not sure if it's scientifically possible, but again, this is a fantasy game. All the cards are on the table. But yeah, let's go talk to the Allhearken. Maybe she has more lore drops happening. Let's find out, because I find it really interesting that Arkveld is completely different from the other Guardians, because now it just realized it needed to eat to survive. So is it growing a stomach? I have so many questions. All right, Allhearken, please answer the questions for me.
seat. We've been waiting for you.
All right, dinner time. I do like their dinner place. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, Olivia without her armor. Nice.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Ooh.
There
Soup.
we are.
Fruits. Bread. Steak. Oh, gravy. Egg.
Let us eat.
This is a feast. Oh boy.
Thank you.
Oh, steak sandwich. Oh, steak sandwich. No. Fruits. Oh boy.
Thank you for the meal.
Oh boy, that made me so hungry.
It was really delicious.
Yes, it looked like it did. It really
That
tastes great.
warms my heart to hear. Shall we converse before you go?
Yes, please. All right, so we have a couple of questions that we can ask. I really want to ask what happened in Wyveria, but I want to know what happened to Arkveld first, because I know Nat has been waiting for this.
I want to see what Arkveld becomes, but we have no idea where it's gone.
In that case, Nata, let me ask you one question. What do you make of hunters?
Huh? I think they're incredible. I'd love to be more like them.
Yeah, see? He thinks we're
Tracking
cool.
monsters, working out their behavior. Oh,
Of course! If we want to learn about Arkveld, we need to learn more about Guardians first.
So we're gonna observe
And where
other
are Guardians born? Where are they found? Wyveria.
So we have to go back.
Sounds like we need to go into the ruins and continue our investigation there.
Okay. To learn where Arkveld is, we're gonna observe the other Guardians. Learn their pattern. Figure out their behavior and stuff. Alright. That makes sense. Alright, what terrible disaster struck Wyveria? What happened to you people?
There's something we want to know. It's about the calamity Wyveria brought on itself.
Yes. Tashin wouldn't tell us.
To be honest, I think most, if not all of us, can venture a healthy guess.
Yes, no doubt you can.
Mm-hmm.
Once the threat of war loomed at their gates, they created a guardian to be their savior. Unaware that it would spell their own demise. Or perhaps they did know. That guardian fell dormant, but remains alive to this day.
There's a guardian out there that can eradicate whole
What?
civilizations?
Did you witness the capital's fall yourself?
Oh, right, because they can
No,
live for hundreds,
I merely hear
probably
the
thousands of
whisperings
years.
of history. Yet they are as clear as the sounds of yesterday.
Okay. All right. Just side note there. The reason why Alma asked that is because Wyverians can live for hundreds, if not probably beyond 1,000 years. So she was just wondering if the Allhearken was already alive during those events. So when they were threatened by war, we don't know with people or with monsters or probably Fatalis, we don't know. They created a war-ending, civilization-erasing guardian. When it did its job, did it destroy Wyveria and then they put it in dormant status? I don't think I understood what she said. I'm gonna have to look back into the recording to figure that out. But yeah, they made a super weapon for the war, for the impending war. And then after, they were able to deactivate it, so it's still alive and it's still somewhere out there in Wyveria, right beneath the feet of the keepers. Oh boy. Also, equal dragon weapon, an artificial monster, could be that. something that can wipe out a civilization, that's exactly what the equal dragon weapon is. If it's not made out of any monster, then that could be it. Because the equal dragon weapon is not of any monster. It's a mishmash of different elder dragons in hopes of making a super weapon that can withstand the war against, well, the elder dragons and the black dragons and Fatalis and Elatrion. But I'm not sure if the black dragons got here. Come to think of it, the Allhearken didn't even say if they were at war with monsters, the black dragons, or with other people, or with another country. They just said it's a war. But yeah, just like what she did earlier, she answered questions which gave birth to more questions. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to progress a little further to get all of the answers. Tell me about Suja.
Suja is such a mysterious place. The weather is so calm here. It's so unlike the other regions.
Is there some trick to it?
Yeah, they
There's
have...
no trick at all. It's actually quite simple.
Okay.
Our Wyverian ancestors left the capital, discovered a land of calm, and planted their lives here.
Yeah, okay,
Where they
that
took
makes
root,
sense.
we continue to grow. Nothing more.
That makes sense. Okay.
You're too humble. Even as an outsider, I can see the care and love you've poured into this village. It's beautiful here. Truly.
It is untouched
A
by monsters.
Wyverian can endure many more seasons than a human. Perhaps that is the trick to how much we've grown.
Okay, so yeah, there's no magic trick, there's no device protecting them. It's just when the ancient Wyverians left Wyveria, they found this place. It was peaceful, it was safe, and then they just stayed here. And it's so far away and so high up that, you know, it's just the keepers who knew. And the monsters couldn't reach it because it's so high up. Although I think Arathalos can fly up here, but they do have protectors. So, yeah. But then again, they did say fighting against monsters is the old way, and weapons are relics. So I don't know how they defend themselves. It's just blowing my mind for her to say that there's no trick to it. It's just, this place is just safe. That's it. Period. Nothing else. It's just a safe haven. Alright, let's end the conversation and let's see where this part leads.
We should be on our way.
Thank you once again.
It has been a great fortune to meet you.
Yep. Look at
I'll
Athos.
find Arkveld, no matter what it takes.
So we're trying to find out.
May the path you find be the one you seek.
All right, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
Okay, let's get to it. Wow, okay. More lore drops, more questions.
So, you think you'll just enter Wyveria and study the Guardians?
Yes, further deep into Wyveria.
That's right. There's still so much about them we don't understand.
Uncle, I know the Keepers have spent 1,000 years here. But curiosity is important and powerful. I've learned that traveling with my friends.
The Allhearken said it too. Go forth and stand witness.
We'll find Arkveld together.
Yes. Yes, I know you will.
Is there something you're not telling us, Tashin?
There are places in the capital where the Wyvern milk has crystallized, blocking the way.
Okay.
I'll go with you and clear it out, so you can access the capital's lower reaches.
Alright.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Hey, Hunter X6!
Just say the word.
Alright. Well. That was a lore-filled episode. And I don't think I can do a hunt to, like, take the spotlight away from that lore drop. Because that was a lot. And I'm gonna need a little bit of time to process that. So I hope you guys don't mind if I end it here in preparation for next episode, because this is already my standard length of recording, and wow, that's a lot of things that happened in this episode. There's no combat at all in this episode. It's all lore. It was all conversation and exploration. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I want to keep the spotlight on the lore drop for this episode. But yes, we finally learned what happened to Wyveria. They created the super weapon, and the super weapon eventually destroyed them. The question is, what was the war? Who were they fighting? What were they fighting? What is this super weapon that they created? Did they pattern it on something else? Or did they create it out of scratch? And if they did create it out of scratch, does that confirm the existence of the equal dragon weapon, the Frankenstein monster? Also, in that lore drop, the wormways, or the land spine, are conduits, cables coming from deep within Wyveria, leading out to the outer regions of the Forbidden Land. And it's a weather control device that the Wyverians used to manipulate weather as they see fit. What are the implications of this information to the overall story of Monster Hunter as in the franchise? I don't know. Is this the same in the Western Lands? Or is it just happening here in the Forbidden Lands? We don't know. But I guess we'll find out in the next episodes. Thank you so much for joining in this lore-heavy episode. I hope you still enjoyed it, despite the fact that there's no combat. Because I did, and like what my channel description says, I focus mostly on the story side of the video games. I am an RPG gamer and story-centric player, so episodes like these would happen every now and then. But again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and turn on those notifications for future videos. This has been Riku once again, along with Vivi and the rest of the Avis unit. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.